this fine, lovely afternoon on a Saturday, y'all. We made it to where we could do a live today for right now for the time of being. Tonight is my first shift as an overnight team lead at Walmart. So this is going to be a very, very interesting night nonetheless. This will definitely set the expectation. It'll set the atmosphere. It'll set everything that we need to do. Yo! Kens loves you, says what's good. Yes, you were first. Thank you so much, Twin, for being in first. Big Wall says what's up. Annie says hi. What's up, guys? How are y'all doing today? Tonight's officially my first night as an overnight team lead. This is going to be so awesome. I get to set the expectations now for the store, so that's going to be so much fun. It says, how are you doing? I'm good. I'm just nervous. I'm just trying to switch my body from going from 6 to 3 at night or at the daytime all the way to 9 p.m. to 8 a.m. It's going to get that flip swap thing that I got to get going. It says, hey man, I'm doing good today. Let's go Lifeless. Love that for you. It says, sorry I had to go for a run, but good luck. Appreciate that, my man. Thank you so much for dropping by, and bringing us in with those wonderful comments that you had. But yeah, y'all, we get to set the expectation for the store. We get to have us some fun tonight. Get to work, but not as hard as what I used to. Thank God. But yeah. Yeah, we will definitely see how this goes tonight. Hopefully, there's nothing too crazy. Hopefully, there's not a lot of freight. Hopefully, there's not too much, I want it to be a good night for my first night. I really want it to be a good night. Or at least what we would call a good night by our procedures. So, yeah, that would be lovely. I would definitely enjoy that a lot. A lot. But yes, we shall see how it goes. This says, I hope it for you too. Hope you get a nice work night. Yeah, that's what I'm hoping for too, Annie. I'm not going to lie. I really am hoping for that severely bad. Like, I want a good work night so bad. I really do. Because if I can get a good work night, then we'll be alright. Yo, Ella says hi. What's up, Ella? How are we doing? See, this is what? Is this your first time in chat? I think it is your first time in chat. It's not letting me see. But if this is your first time in chat, thank you so much for joining. And will you do as the title has said, will you subscribe? I like how I can actually put that in the actual deal of what it's going for. It says, yep, love that. Thank you so much for joining in. We do appreciate that. By we, I mean me. Thank you so much for joining. Then says, yep, we love that it's your first time though. This is what am I drawing? Oh, I'm just messing with this right here. I've had this for weeks now. For weeks. I just started drawing on it one day, and now we have turned into a long, beautiful masterpiece of whatever this is. Yo, Bob says, hi, what's good, Bob? How are we doing? It says, that is a masterpiece. Appreciate that. Subscribe for the masterpiece. Boom, there we go, got it. Let me see, it says the mountains look really cool. Appreciate that. Finally got to where I was drawing them. Yo, Marciello, this is cool. Let's see here. See, this is your first time in chat too. Thank you so much for joining in as well. I appreciate that. I have a 10 double D. What? Double but die. Okay. Okay, sure. But yeah, will you do as the title has said? Will you subscribe? Like, y'all, this is crazy. I can't believe this. I just realized that on my days off, I'm going to be so used to doing this that I'm going to be up at nighttime. I'm going to be up at night, and everybody else is going to be sleeping in my house, and I'm going to be up, and that's going to be insane. Yo, Josh. Josh says it is a day. Yes, it is. Josh says hi. This is 1.13K. We love that. Patrick says hi. What's up, Patrick? How are we doing today, man? Since you're new to this channel, bro, will you do as this wonderful title has said, will you subscribe? Dennis that does random things says hi. What's up, my dude? How are we doing? And then let me see here. And then Josh as well. This is your first time in here as well, man. Will you do as what the title has said? Will you subscribe? Let's see. It says I'm probably up to when you're awake. You most likely are. Because I will be up at like 10, 11 o'clock at night now. Yeah, that's going to be crazy. It says I'm blue. Double D, double. Dude, okay, let me see. It says if I were green, I'd die. What? Okay. Don't know what you mean by that, but cool. We love that for you. But yeah, y'all, I can't believe we're at 1.13. That's crazy. It says, because I will sub to you. Thank you so much, dude. Appreciate the subscription, my man. Thank you, Patrick, for that. It says it's nighttime for me. I bet. So that means you're on the other side of the world. That's pretty cool. It says my cat died because he ate Taco Bell. Yo, sad that the cat died, but shouldn't have had Taco Bell, my guy. If you're new, will you do as the subscription has said, or as the title has said, will you subscribe? Moose is interesting. Cool. Let me see here. It says it's 21:09 here. 21. Hang on. 21. I'm not thinking straight. 21:09 military time. So it's 9:09 right now for you? Is that what time it is? 9:09? It has to be 9:09 p.m. for you. It says, and then another, haha. Love in a bottle. Who needs love? If it's in a bottle? Okay, that's interesting. Cool. And then Annie says yes. Yeah. Y'all, I'm not gonna lie, this is actually gonna be the first time I pulled an all-nighter in a long time, because I'm so used to getting up in the mornings that by the time I'm ready to go to sleep tonight, I'll be working. So yeah, I'm gonna pull an all-nighter for once. That's crazy. And it's not even gonna be by choice. This time it's by force. That's alright though. I don't know what's up with my nose. My nose itches so bad. I think I'm starting to get my allergies and whatnot. It's crazy. This is normally your lives were always at nighttime for me at 1 or 2 a.m. Yeah, now it'll always be to where you can watch them. Then you know it is really a big deal that you kick a cat out of your bed, or you're going to tell me you didn't know I'm older, so you can just use my shoulder, sing this? What? No, I'm not singing that. Yo, Bobby. Bobby says hi. What's up, Bobby? How are we doing today, man? Thank y'all so much for joining in stream. It does mean a lot to me that you would actually stay in. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna have to get do the subathon very soon. I'm gonna do that subathon Monday night at. Do I want to do it at 8? Yeah, I'll probably do it at 8 because I'll be wide awake. Because I'll be woken up. So yeah, do it at 8. I'll have my coffee. We'll be good. We'll do it on the computer. I'll probably come out. No, I won't come out here. I have to be in my room so that way I can stay hooked up to the Wi-Fi. That will be good. Bob, I'm not singing that. I promise you I'm not singing that. But yeah. We can definitely do that. A big apple? A big apple is crazy, my guy. By what context do you mean by a big apple? What? Oh my goodness, y'all. It's still going to be a good day, though. It is. Regardless, it's going to be a good day. We're going to have fun. We're going to do all right. Our minds are going to be in the right place. I hope we can do well. So as always, good luck tonight. Need to go study. And see you hopefully soon. Good night. Same to you, Annie. You have a good night. Good luck on those studies. Yo. Abagula says, are you in the USA? Yes, I am. Musa says, I like your room. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. I'm in a back shed right now, but it's awesome. But what y'all do is what the subscription title has said. Will you subscribe? Please, 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 y'all. I need more subscriptions, y'all. I need more subscriptions. I really do. I really do need more subscriptions. It would help out a lot if y'all could definitely give me some. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't try and beg it, but I mean it happens sometimes. So like, please, y'all. I would 100% appreciate that. Siri says, what? I didn't know you were kidnapped. Can you meet your kidnapper? Is this your first time being kidnapped? You're not nervous, are you? You have to look your best in front of your kidnapper? Oh my gosh. And it says, you are kind. I appreciate that, Musa. Thank you. I try my best to be. There are some times that people push me to my limit and I get a little mean, but I try my best to be nice. I try my best to be kind. I try my best to give content for y'all. I try my best to do all of this stuff, and also balancing out a full-time job and doing this is most definitely a lot, but hey, it's worth it, y'all. It's definitely worth it in the long run. So sorry I couldn't be in your lives. Been extremely tired, dude, and I understand that, dude. I'm fixing to have to pull an all-nighter by complete force because I'm used to doing morning shifts. Now I got switched over to night shifts because now I'm an overnight team lead at Walmart. And instead of me working my normal day shift from 6 to 3 o'clock, I now work from 9 p.m. to 8 a.m. So it's going to be a lot on me to be able to go and have to try and stay up that whole night. Did you know that your body contains about 10 or 20 molecules, most of which are water? Love that for you. It's awesome. Says you were handsome. Please don't take that out of context. Please don't try and be weird with that. I've had people ask that and say that before, and then they're just absolute weird bots about it. As police, just don't be a bot about it. I mean, I don't mind the compliments, but please don't blow it out of proportions. Bro, just put the bots in there. Nice G edits, bro. Nice G edits. I see you changed your profile, my guy. Love that for you. Says, what's up? Says, okay. Thank you. I see, like, I'll put you in a bottle is so weird. Why in God's name would we say that? G edit says, yes. It says, this is your birthday month. Yeah, it is. It is. Actually, my birthday's this Wednesday. I'll be off for it, thank God. I'll be working 4/10s now. I'll have every Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday off. Monday night is when I do the subathon, whenever I get up from this long, excruciating shift, and then we'll be good. And then we will be good. We will be good. On the 11th? Yep. On the 11th. It says tomorrow is my birthday. Well, happy early birthday to you, Musa. Happy early birthday. Nose kind of hurts. It says, do I need to start using translation tools to learn to speak English? Yes. Yes, you surely can. What is a what? Oh my gosh, my nose, y'all. My nose hurts so bad. Like, I want to sneeze so bad, but I can't. It's my ex's birthday? What? The 11th? That's crazy, if that's the case. And what is a superphone? I don't know what a superphone is. I have no idea what a superphone is. No, she says, okay, let's start using Google Translate. Nah, for real, though. Literally for real. He says, hello, I can only be on the live for like a small amount of time. Yeah, aren't you the one who said that you can only do Friday, Saturdays, and Sundays? I have no clue what Blub is saying. What? Oh, it says India, India, India. Okay, cool. Yo, Raymond. Raymond says hi. What's up, Raymond? How are we doing today? I see that this is your first time in chat. Will you do as what this title has said? Will you subscribe? Hello, it says, sorry, my English is bad, and normally I speak Japanese. Oh, okay, nice. Love that. Says I'm from India. Love that. We love our Indian people. They're pretty cool. 9 times out of 10, they're pretty cool. But love that. We love that, y'all. I'm not gonna lie. I'm like super exhausted already, and I haven't even started my job yet. It says my dog's dead, but my dad bought a new dog. Excuse me. Oh my gosh. I don't need that sick feeling, y'all. That's terrible. At least your dad bought a new dog. That's cool. It says, how has your day been? It hasn't been bad, y'all. Like I said, I'm just going to have to adjust to this new schedule. And after I get adjusted, I'll be A-okay. Thank you. It says, you have curly hair? No, I don't have curly hair. I mean, I just have regular, normal hair. What little bit that I got. Can I eat Chloe? I don't even know who Chloe is. So, most likely the answer is going to be no. Yo, Lex. Lex says hi. What's up? So, let me see here. It says, if you're new, drop a subscription, y'all. I would appreciate that a lot. It says, hold up. It says, yo, Brennan, I'm going to be able to live stream on Twitch soon. Love that for you, my guy. Appreciate that. Love that. That's awesome. Yo, it says Emmy almost died official. This is 200. Nice. It says now Japanese. Okay. Prince says, hey, bro. What's up, Prince? How we doing, man? It's an Indian dish. Okay. Nice. It says, bless you. It says, just got done with my radio show. Had a great guest. He's in the men's fashion business. Really? Who'd you have on? Who was on your radio show? Also, it says, hey, your hair is really cool. I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. I do appreciate that a lot. Oh my gosh, y'all. Yep, there it goes again. Telling y'all, this is gonna be insane. Yep. It's on Facebook. His name is Jonathan Sung. He likes 40 something. His business has been around for like 45 years. Wow. Why would I want to say that, bro? Why would I want to say that very fast? Like, for real, I don't really care to say that. Honestly, I mean, sure, people do spank themselves, but like, I don't see what you're trying to mean by that. It says you look a little tired. Let's see here. It says, is there? Let me see. Are there any reasons you are kind? Bless you. I mean, I don't think that there's any. I think it's morally correct that anybody should be kind at all times. It says you look a little tired. Yeah, I mean, I am. I'm trying to adjust now from the schedule that I've been on. I've been on 6 to 3 from 6 a.m. to 3 a.m. and now, or not 3 a.m. I'm sorry, 6 a.m. to 3 p.m. and now I'm going from 6 a.m. to 3 p.m. to 9 p.m. to 8 a.m. This is gonna be my long shifts because I got promoted at my job. So now I'm an overnight team lead at my job. So I'm gonna be working some long hours. And today is going to be the day that I end up staying up for 24 hours, not by force, but because I literally can't go to sleep. And I'll be working by the time I go to sleep. Have I ever been in a fight? Yes, I have. I have been in a fight. Let me see here. I hate that feeling when you want to sneeze but can't. Yeah, no joke. Yo. Pito, I'm sorry if I'm saying your name wrong. Says, hi, what's up if you're new? Drop a subscription. It would help me out a lot, and I would surely appreciate it. Says, imagine what would happen if you had a low taper fade hairstyle. No joke. It says, like your hair. Appreciate that. Thank you. Like, I mean, I don't know what's so fancy about the hair, but thank you. Yesterday, someone came from my school. I'm gonna have a fight. And they said they were gonna bring knives. Yeah, that's not a fight. That's a jump gang violence, y'all. I ain't gonna lie to you. Since apparently they didn't show up. That's actually wild. Bringing knives to a fight is insane. I don't know why I'm sneezing so much either, y'all. I really don't. I'm sorry about that. Like I said, I have no idea why I'm sneezing so much. Oh. Because like I said, there's nothing right here. I don't know why I'm all sneezing up, y'all. I really don't. Oh. That is what it is. Let me see here. It says, admittedly, ideal target for a sniper, but today is the opposite day. It's not even a fight, bro. It's just straight up attempted murder. Stay away from them, bro. No joke, for real. You gotta stay away from those kind of people. Like I said, that's like a jump gang violence deal. Like, that's insane. Ugh. Oh, Yummer says yes. It says, please speak in English. That's what I've been doing my whole life. Yo, I just got the perfect translation, so I kind of talk normal now. Love that for you, bro. Glad you could get the right translation. Going your way, my dude. I'm glad you could get it going your way. That's awesome is what that is. It says, you might have a sinus infection, bro. I know, right? Keep on sneezing. It says, the school slow people were breaking the teachers' cars. Yikes. Breaking teachers' cars is no joke. It says, bro, what? Ugh. Oh, dude, that's terrible. Cause yeah, I'll try backflip out the stairs. I'll let you know how it goes. If I don't reply, probably either unconscious or dead. It says, "Are you sick?" I mean, I don't think I'm sick yet. I don't have like a headache. I don't have anything like that. It's just my nose has been running like constantly, and like I keep on sneezing. Could be from this weather toggle. It says eat some garlic already. Garlic. Why would I want to eat garlic? Is there really a point or need in eating garlic? Then they got arrested. That sounds about right. Says I did that, and now my head is bleeding. I mean, at least you're replying. So I mean, at least you're still alive. I was told garlic kills stuffy noses and sick feeling. Really? I might just have to give that a shot. Says hello, Fires. Hello, Brandon. What's up, y'all? What's up, Raylan? Thank you so much for joining in. Since this is your first time, I'd love it if you dropped a subscription for me. Do what the title says. Will you subscribe? I hope that you can subscribe and find it in your heart to subscribe. I would truly appreciate that so much. Does it say Wikanano? Says hi. I think is how you say that. I'm sorry if I butchered your name. Thank you for joining in, this being your first time too. Is there any way that you could possibly subscribe doing what the title says? Will you subscribe? It says I have to go now. Sorry. It says you're good. Raylan says okay. It says just sub. Shout out to Raylan. Thank you so much for the subscription. It says why are there so many emo people here? I seriously could pass out. Seriously? Yeah, dang, that sucks, dude. Shouldn't have done that. Huh. It says bye-bye. Let me see here. We love the subscriptions, y'all. This would help out so much for the subathon. I can't even lie to you. This would help out so much for the subathon. Like, if people could subscribe, like how they're subscribing right now, the subathon would be so much easier. There we go. I felt that. Wow. Wow, it just keeps on coming up, y'all. Golly. Oh, what's up, my guy? Barala. John says hello, bro. What's good, my guy? My extra says my family was in the living room, but they didn't hear me fall. And I know that sucks, y'all. This is OMG. Hey, I'm finally here. Yo, what's good, my guy? How are we doing, man? Welcome into another stream. Appreciate you joining. I've been sneezing. That's why my eyes look the way they do. I've been sneezing, y'all. I promise I haven't been crying. Oh. Oh, my poor nose. It says, I'm still waiting on the dancer, though. Waiting on the dance. Bro, I already had the dance. I've already done the dance. The 1K one? Yeah. I already did the 1K dance. Well, that's what you get for not being here. You should have been here. Man, you should have been here, man. Should have been here. How are you? Roman says, how are you? I'm good. I'm just sneezing a lot. How are you? I'm going to get my sister to take the call and talk for me. She'll do a good job for me, but she might say some crazy things, and maybe half of them will be true. Okay. Says, hope you're getting well. Gotta go. Appreciate that, man. Thank you so much for dropping in and joining in. It does mean a lot to me that you would stay on for a while, like a few minutes anyways. It always helps the watch time, y'all. It always helps the watch time a lot. You really look like Sergi Pavlik. Really, I've never heard anybody say that to me. That's crazy. I did not know that that's what I look like. But she says what? It says, yeah, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Fixing to start deleting a lot of these messages. We for real about to have to start deleting a lot of these messages. Says you look on Fearless for Stray Kids. Everybody says that. Yolt says hi. What's good, Yolt? How are we doing, my guy? Ugh. No. It says, are you in Dagston? No, I don't even know what that is. Okay, bro. You know what? Here you go. I'm not dealing with this today. Not dealing with it today. I ain't gonna lie to you, not dealing with it today. Says what? No, I was just timing out this dude. What? How? What do you mean, what? How? Talking about my guy? But like subscribing to help his fantastic channel grow and grow. Yeah, I would appreciate that so much. I really would. That would help out a lot. Like a lot. Caitlin says, hey, how are you doing? How are we doing? Thank you so much for the like, man. I appreciate that. I would appreciate it if you did what the title says and drop a subscription. That would help out so much. Simply saying, will you subscribe, y'all? Yes, I would love the subscription. I really would. Again. Have you got a cold, bro? I have no idea what I have, dude. But you hear me keep on sneezing and coughing and everything else. I don't know what I have. I just know that it hurts my nose and I start to get all over the place. I don't have a headache or anything. It's just all the sneezing and coughing and everything else sucks. It says I've already been subscribed and I do appreciate that, Caitlin. Thank you so much. It says, bro, you good, Liam? Yeah, Liam, I'm good. I have a lot of sneezes. I see this is your first time in chat, man. Thank you so much for joining. Or not. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, thank you so much for joining in as well. I appreciate that. It says, hope you get better soon, bro. I appreciate that. Could I have mod, please? No, you've only been in 2 streams. This is your second one. And also the first stream, you only asked me one singular question. So no. Says you're welcome. Good to see you. All right. Yeah, absolutely. Now, let me see here. Watchman of Doom says, hello. What's up, guys? If y'all are new, please drop a subscription, y'all. Please drop a subscription. It would help out my channel so much if you did. Stickman's here. I'm not a bottle, don't worry. Or not a bot, don't worry. Okay, cool. Wait, what did I ask the last stream? Like I said last stream, you asked how old I was. It says Watchman and Doom says God bless you. Appreciate that. It says what's his age? Be 20 in a few days. As a matter of fact, I'll be 20 February 11th. It says class. It says hello. What's good, y'all? 20 on Wednesday. It says I sub. Appreciate that, my guy. It says, oh, how do you remember, Lo? I have my ways of looking, but I also remember a lot of people. I really do remember a lot of people. It says Hizzy Spit. What? Hizzy Spit. What is a Hizzy Spitter? What the heck is that? Oh, versus Papa? That's weird. Okay. Do really appreciate it. Yes, we do, y'all. We always appreciate the subscriptions. We do thank y'all so much for it. It does help out this channel a lot. It says join the Bart Bash. Yo, Ashley Marshall says hi. It says what state are you in? I'm in Missouri. I'm in Texas. That's where I'm from. To those of you who are new, please drop a subscription, y'all. It would help me out so much. It would help this channel grow and grow. I want to get monetized really soon. I really do. And I'm fixing to do my first ever subathon Monday night. So that's going to be a blast. It says hi, Ash. Welcome. Welcome, y'all. Yes, welcome indeed. Ugh. How many hours you doing on Monday? However many y'all decide. Each subscriber adds an extra minute, y'all. And each donation above $5 adds 10 minutes. Anything above $10 for a donation ends up getting a whopping hour added to it. An hour added to the stream. So it could go on for hours upon hours upon hours. Julie Smith says, hi, I had the flu last week. I know that sucks. I'm sorry to hear that. It says, I like the video. I appreciate that, man. Thank you so much for that. I really do appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. Ugh. But I know that the flu sucks, y'all. I do. I know that the flu sucks. It says, hello from Africa. Love that. It says, hey, you're not the only one who is sick. I am too. My throat hurts pretty bad, and I'm sorry to hear that, y'all. It says, I've checked on you. You got 1.13k subs. That's pretty awesome, y'all. I mean, you can't beat that, honestly. It's pretty sweet. It says, what's my favorite WWE name? And his name is John Cena. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. I mean, yeah, that's a good one. You know. It is what it is. Yeah. Oh my gosh, y'all. Bro says thank you. There you go. Got the welcome in, y'all. Got the welcome in. We love the welcome in, y'all. This is man. Again, it says hi. I had the flu last week, and I know that having the flu does suck. Yo, Vidity. Or Vidit says hi. What's up, y'all? It says finger crossed you have not got COVID, bro. Yeah, that would be awesome. That would be awesome not to have. I really hope I don't have that. That would suck. Says you're awesome, Blake. I appreciate that, man. Thank you so much for that. It means a lot to me. Says you look like you're the guy from Home Alone, Kevin McAllister. Are you serious, bro? That's a first. By the way, hi, what's up, y'all? How are we doing today? If you're new, please be sure to subscribe. Do what the title has said. And subscribe. It says, are you sick? I feel sick. I've been sneezing constantly in this stream. My nose has been stopped up. My throat's sore. Hurts. Favorite song is Great Jehovah by Indiana Bible College, but it's getting to be to where it's a new song. It's the Making a Way for Me by, I can't remember who the name of them are, but I'll have to look them up. This is the Blue Sunshine. Can you please give your cap locks out, please? Sending loads of love from the UK. I mean, cap locks, they can keep cap locks on, guys. It doesn't matter about that. Yo, is Fabi, whatever that is, nice? His favorite movie, I know, little Home Alone reference. Oh, yeah. But yeah, y'all, to those of you who are new, please be sure to drop a subscription, y'all. It would help out my channel a lot. I'd love to get to 1.14K. That would be nice. That really would be nice. It says you play Geometry Dash? No, I did not play Geometry Dash, believe it or not. I really don't. I don't play Geometry Dash too much. What's up, bro? Oh my gosh. I think it's sinuses, y'all. It has to be sinuses. Oh my gosh. It says you play Geometry Dash. No, I don't. It says, oh hi, hell no shot, Baldy. No shot. No shot, Baldy pulls up on here. That's crazy. After my video I just posted, that's hilarious. Mike says what? Says okay. Says what's up, bro? Sick. That's what happens when you ain't with your mother on trip. Yeah. Says, are you sick? Are you okay? Do I know Stray Kids? Yeah, I know Stray Kids. Everybody's talking about it. They say I look like Banchan from Stray Kids, and I don't see how. But yeah, y'all, I'm good. I'm good. I just, of course, don't feel too hot right now. By hot, I mean with my sinuses and everything going on, they suck. It says you do. He's not good. Please like all the videos and the shorts, yeah. Seriously, you like a man. That's everybody says that, y'all. Hey, I'm not even joking. Everyone says that. I don't look anything remarkably like him. It says, no, he doesn't. He is Kevin. Fight me if you differ. No shot. Saying Kevin, though, is crazy. Kevin from Home Alone is wild work, y'all. It's wild work. It says, drink warm liquids and take Paratamion or something. Yo, Webble says cheese. Mr. Meme says lol. It says I am still subscribed, and I do appreciate that subscription, man. It always helps out a lot more than what you know or will ever think that it helps out a lot. But yeah, it really helps out a lot, y'all. Like a lot. It says hot drinks will help unblock that. Really? That would always help me out a lot. I'm not gonna lie. Hot drinks would probably help out more than what you would know. I'm sure. I don't know why you retracted that message though. I mean, it was definitely a good message nonetheless. It says cheese seems like a bad idea. Maybe so. Probably is though. In all honesty, cheese is probably a really bad idea, y'all, to be doing. But yeah, it says hot drink will help with the black nose. Yeah, I'll definitely have to get me a hot drink or whatnot. I definitely think a hot drink will help me out a whole lot more than what I think it really should. But yeah, I'm just not feeling the greatest or the hottest today by any means. It says name a car that you have now. I have a Mercedes right now. It says hot tea with spice. Like what kind of spice are we talking about here, y'all? What spice would really help out with the tea and whatnot?
Like what? Like, are we talking like herbal spices? Are we talking like hot spices? Like, what kind of spices are we talking about? Says sending lots of love from the UK, bro. Hope you get better soon. Says clove, long redwood. What's long redwood? Says I forgot the English name. Says sending lots of love, bro. I do appreciate the lots of love though. Does help out a whole lot. Says let me search it. Like searching, and that's pretty cool though. Yeah, I'm not feeling the greatest, y'all. I'm really not feeling the greatest at all. Like, by no means. By absolutely no means am I feeling good at all. Are you okay? I don't know, guys. I mean, it's like, oh my gosh. Feeling exhausted. Like, as you can see, I am actually exhausted. Like, by my eyes, look at my eyes. I'm, like, literally about to crash out. I'm not even joking. Like, I feel like I'm about to just, boom. Ugh. I don't feel okay, y'all, by any means. It says, dude, I asked my mom. It says, if you want to end the stream now and drink now, yeah, and get plenty of rest, Brandon, bro. It says, are you okay? It says, I have a PS4. Love that for you. It says, she said that put turmeric and honey in the warm milk. It says, yeah, your eyes. I have been sneezing a lot, y'all. I've been sneezing a lot. But yeah. This is Bob's suggestion. Turmeric and honey and warm milk. That does sound like a decent idea. But yeah, I'll give me some tea or something like that. But I'm going to go ahead and end this stream a little bit early. Because like I said, I'm in this room early only because I don't feel good at all. But yeah, I probably do have allergies. But yeah, I appreciate that. Y'all have a good one. Y'all take care. I'll see y'all next time.